Okay, hello everybody. It's me, Dead and Furious, and it's been a while, man. I haven't really uploaded a video where I'm actually talking with my own voice, but I decided, well, I'm just gonna, you know, talk and also rant at the same time. I tried, experimenting with making rant streams, but I never actually gotten to speak properly enough in these streams to begin with, or even get the fucking streams to work as intended. So it doesn't really matter. I decided to make this a video form, which is, I think is worth trying, I guess. So yeah, I'm playing this game called Pizza Game Beta. Um, it seems interesting for me. There's not a lot of interesting games on Roblox, and that game specifically caught my attention. I was like, okay, well, let's give it a try. There's nothing. I'm not gonna lose anything from trying the game. So there we go. Okay. Interesting, right? Like, the Roblox engine is very honestly very limited, and this is interesting, right? To this day, they don't have any. What do you call them? I don't know the technical term for it, or I don't. I know it, but I just don't remember the name. I think it was screen surface space reflection or something like. No, no, not that. No, that's a different thing. But like basically, yes, the screen effects, right? Um, to this day, they don't have these, right? They have very limited use of them. Again, it's because again Roblox is very stubborn and very cowardly to the point that they don't even want to take a risk of updating the engine properly or making a new one that fits modern standards. And again, I'm not really like a graphics snob, but there could be there's also a lot of problems with optimization, a lot of technical issues. There was a video that I watched on my feed a couple of days ago about hitboxes, right? And that was like, wow. So that makes a lot of sense why the hitboxes don't work as intended at all. And I was like, wow. Damn, that makes a whole lot of sense now. But yeah. Okay. Um, how many bullets do I have left? 5. Okay, that's cool. Chilling. I thought I can parry the guns, but oh well, it doesn't really matter now. Okay. Here's the plasma cutter, Dead Space plasma cutter lookalike. Interesting, interesting. Okay, I'm gonna. What is this gonna give me? Oh, okay. Extra ammo, small magazine. You gain a few. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Holy Kevlar. Okay. Or Kevlar. I don't know.
Kevlar.
Kevlar. I don't know how people pronounce it. English is not my first language. If anyone knows that, gain a free ticket. Okay, what does the ticket give me? Oh, okay. Arsenal. Choose a category. Soul. Burn hell. What does that even freaking mean? Any hits not from a weapon now has a chance to deal 1 point of fire damage, lighting the said enemy on fire. 50% per chance. 50% chance. Oh, Jesus. Fucking Christ, my dyslexia. Sorry, guys. Um, there we go. Okay, what does this give me? Okay, Rifleman's, what? Rifleman's, I did not read that. Sorry. There we go. Okay, whatever. Interesting. Really interesting, actually. Kind of gives me Dusk vibes, Really gives me Dusk vibes. I know the guy that made Dusk is like heavy into the boomer like stuff, and I like him. I play a lot of retro games, and I'm a Gen Zer. So I just like boomer stuff because they have a lot of interesting you know uh like I have a background in art design and stuff, so I like a lot of old games because they seem to be very creative, more so than a lot of games that just simply rely heavily on the engine to basically make their games look good, uh, which is unfortunate and sad, but it's something that I've noticed for a very long time. uh it's unfortunate. It's a really unfortunate thing, but it's fine. It is what it is, and the industry is healing slowly. Okay, I don't have anything to deliver to you, bro. So let's just go. Grab is starved. -1 max. What the fuck, man? This is bullshit. Okay. Well, you didn't tell me that. Jesus. I think Roblox works really well. Mostly with like single player games, right? Because they don't have the problems with server problems and stuff like that. They're not really that pertinent. But when it comes to multiplayer games, you'll see a lot of problems with the hitboxes and hit detection and stuff like that. You thought Dark Souls 2 was bad. Just play a Roblox game and you'll see what I'm talking about. And I'm not saying that every Roblox game is just bad. No, I'm not saying that, because there are games that actually reinvent the wheel and they just make the games work properly enough so that people don't really complain too much. But it's really hard on amateur developer to do something like work, functional when this is just the state of the engine. Again, I'm not a big um, you know can I give him like 100%? Give me something good. Sauce is fuel. I like the little pixel animation there. It can now absorb blood splotches. Every 20 splotches absorbed will heal 1 HP. Walk over blood to absorb. Okay, okay. That makes sense. That's interesting. Utilizing the environment for, well, technically utilizing the environment for gameplay, which is really cool. So like, yeah, the blood that's splattered on the street when you kill enemies. Oh god. Oh, this is not okay. What the freak is that, man? Damn. Wow. That's crazy. I did not expect. What the freak was that, man? Wow. I'm gonna have to do the boss fight again. I remember breezing through that boss fight. What is this? Am I going back a level? What is this? Oh god, my aim. Interesting. Okay, there we go. Oh god, shit! Fuck! I shit. Dude, one hit kill fire damage? That's crazy. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. What the fuck? Okay. Is this like a roguelike where like or a roguelite where like maps are randomized or something? Like I don't understand. Oh Jesus, let's go. Arena complete. Interesting. I like the arcadey vibes of this game. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like it. You know, very much like arcade games. You know, of all of all types, I'd say, or at least most. Nah, no, actually, yeah, I really love arcade games because they're just like dopamine hits. You know, like they're not long and they're also you know, keeps you engaged. Even though, you know, like especially the older ones are more, you know, uh, I don't know how to say it, or like more cash grabby, I'd say, because like, oh, you know, they make the game really unfair to the point where like you know, okay, how the fuck am I gonna finish this? One of these games, you know, I think a lot of people wouldn't probably know this. Um, it would be Haunted Castle. You know that, you know, game that, you know, wasn't developed as a Castlevania, but turned, you know, but basically became a Castlevania. Um, it's one of those games, basically. I'm not saying this game is, but like I'm saying like you know, arcade games definitely used to be very cash grabby. You know, you think, oh well, it's, you know, like we have different types of exploitation here now, but back then there was also exploitation in a different form. I'd say it was the, you know, when, especially when there was not a lot of like, you know, the concept of home consoles wasn't really a big thing or widely you know, known or as competent as arcade graphics at the time. You know, because most of these, oops, because most of these arcade cabinets were made custom, made by the company or studio, or not studio, but like the company that produced it. They were tailor made for them, and so like of course you know they would push the hell out of it, right? And so they were expensive. I guess that's why they, you know, they made the arcade. You know, they had to design them the way they are to just basically make ends meet, and that sucks, but that's just how it is with capitalism, guys. And again, I'm not a socialist or anything, but you know, it, you know, you know, it is what it is, right? Wow, I like to rant. I like to talk. Does most of the things that I make a lot of sense? No, and that's, you know, I try to be as honest as possible about my thoughts, whether they're wrong or not. Um, you know, so damn, my mouth is dry. Okay, I think I played enough of this, right? Do I keep playing this? I don't know. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this game is very old. Like, I think I'm gonna play this game a lot more. I pretty much like this game. Large clover. You gain a lot of luck. Oh, it's simple enough. Wait, so I lose my perks that I gained after I die? Because I'm not sucking any blood. It's not letting me. Oh, I can actually deflect bullets. Interesting. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, arena complete. Let's go. Guys, I actually don't suck that bad at this game. It seems. I mean, I still suck at this game, to be honest. Oh god, I'm one hit away from dying. Okay. Oh, okay, great. I was literally on one live. Okay, great. Okay, so I'm just gonna be done with this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna make more videos where I'm speaking, but I'm actually kind of satisfied because I tried making videos before and they all sucked, and so I prioritize any new uploads that I make. But I'm actually kind of glad. Oh God, fucking click this. Sorry. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you again.